China reportedly calling on states with big nuclear arsenals to agree on a no first use of nuclear weapons. The aforementioned Gordon Chang is with me. Is this a big deal? What are they trying to do here?
It is a big deal. Now, aggressors like China promote no first use because they don't want the countries they invade to defend themselves with their most powerful weapons. When Biden ran for president, 2020, he promoted something called sole purpose, which is no first use by another name. In his nuclear posture review, they were thinking of putting in no first use, but our allies, England, France, Germany, Japan, Australia, were vociferous that we not do that. And by the way, China is on a tear building nuclear weapons. According to the Pentagon, they had 400 in 2022. They'll have 1,500 in 2035. Private analysts think that China will have about 4,200 by 2035. And by the way, when war could be probable, going to no first use was certainly a road deterrence and an exceedingly bad idea.
Got it. I'm going to move on from there. Biden's mental decline has been on full display. I want you to listen to what Congressman Kevin McCarthy said about the president during closed-door meetings. This is what he does in closed-door private meetings. Watch this.
He still has a teleprompter when you meet behind closed doors, but the teleprompter are cards. If you deviate, like I didn't sit and negotiate with him the debt ceiling. It's non-capable. He just sticks to the cards. And if you deviate from the cards, he can't continue onward there. I respect the man for serving the country. I thank him for that service. But he is not of the age that is best to be able to serving in the presidency, especially the position that he is to going forward with what I have watched to serve again.
Cue cards and teleprompters everywhere. What do you think Xi Jinping thinks about this?
Well, we don't know because Chinese propaganda doesn't talk about it. And of course, Xi Jinping doesn't say what he really thinks. But Xi Jinping, in his 2024 New Year's message, which was released at the end of December, listed the annexation of Taiwan in a paragraph of things that he wanted to see happen this year. And that would mean Biden would still be president, regardless of what happens on November 5. So I think that the Chinese believe that they really want Biden to stick around.
Is China's economy in deep trouble? I think it is. And if it is, does that give us leverage in negotiations?
Well, it certainly gives us leverage because they desperately need Chinese money, American money and investment. Got to remember, they're not growing at the 5.2% pace that they claim. If they grew, and that's a big if for last year, it was maybe 1.5, which was what the Rodian Group said. But now you see a lot of deflation in China. The CPI in January was down for the fourth straight month, down 0.8% year on year, the biggest drop since 2009. The PPI, factory gate prices, that was down in January for a 16th straight month. When you're in deflation, you can't be growing, and you certainly can't be growing fast.
And when your economy is in trouble, you tend to reach for the nationalist card, don't you? Chinese pull together. The enemy is out there.
Xi Jinping's policies are failing. His only way of getting through this is to start a war. And, I'm not saying that he'll do it, but really, when you think about it, he has a closing window of opportunity. The Chinese people are pretty upset at him. Senior leaders are upset at him. The only way he gets out of this is some big victory.
But he wouldn't go to war if Trump's the president, or would he? What do you
Depends
think?
how bad things are by, January. Things may go so bad that we'd be in a war before then. But the point is, the Chinese didn't go to war and the Russians didn't go to war during Trump's presidency not because they didn't like him or because he was so unpredictable.
Right.
And the Chinese can deal with anything. They can deal with hostile American presidents. They can't deal with unpredictable ones. And Trump was unpredictable, which is the reason why his policies were so very successful.
True. You never knew what he was going to do.
You never knew
what the reaction was going to be.
Well, in April 2017 at Mar-a-Lago, when Xi Jinping was sitting next to him at dinner, Trump got up and announced that he bombed Syria, which was China's big friend. And I'm sure that put Xi Jinping in his place. And not only in his place for 2017, but for all 4 years.
They were sitting at dinner, weren't they?
It was the dinner,
Trump got
the beautiful chocolate cake.
Yes, that's it. And he came back and said, I just bombed Syria.